out when I get time. But they do up like 15 amps. I got this at Harbor Freight today. You guys are gonna love that. It's 12 outlet plugs. I need this. It was like on sale for $20 at Harbor Freight today. I'll be wait to try that. I have one of those multimeters. I just got this today. So I'll show you guys a little bit more. There we go. You guys can see it. Looking good. So I'm going to show you the update on the concrete in a second. So there we go. We're still filming this. Very quite good. Still doing those guys right now. I know it's like 98 degrees outside right now. So I'll show you guys in the concrete in a second. Let me show you the bird report. So we got a new pin. You see guys what I got? This is what I worked on during this weekend. We already got an outlet plug running to here. Hope this not affects my CB cord. If it's not affected, let me know it does not. That's where the beam antenna is going to go in there with the cord. Right now we're dealing with heat waves. That's the alpha delta in that thing. You know that ground rod. I have a ground rod, like one of those same things. If you guys want to donate me a ground rod, a light resistor, let me know. And I want to get one of those alpha deltas, but right now they're too high on price right now. I wish they lower them. So these, I'll show you the concrete we done. We just rigged this up a while ago, and in the last 2 days we've been rigging this fence up quite good. So it used to be under this porch here, guys, so I'm not going to show the van on that. So it was under that porch here a while ago. You guys know that. It was under this porch for sure. So looking good. This is the tool. That come along is going to be the one that's going to take bring the antenna up. That thing. That's going to do it. I'll show you the birds before we get on out of here. I'm going to show you the concrete report. I'm trying out with the new phone. Not the new phone, still. I swiped the screen, that's what I did. It's got cracked screens on it, it's not that bad, like 3 spots. But you guys saw it. And UDX21's seen it too. The one I got from Oklahoma. This is the digitalizer I'm using on it. Because I swipe it from there. And I know it's a clear screen on the other one, it's got flicker type screen. And it has happened that before when I first had it. So far, if this screen works good, we'll be okay to do live streams. As long as we do text messaging, live streams for YouTube and videos like this, and the microphone still, everything's good. All the components are quite the same. It's Samsung Galaxy Note 8, that's what it is. If you guys want to donate me some digitalizer, all brand new, that'd be quite good. They're like $40, but I have to wait later on. This should be able to hold me for a long time when I got here, what I did today. So it's looking good on the camera. So everything I swipe the same thing, except the speaker thing is kind of different. It's still the same components. So you guys can see the bird. Here we go, Bar Rock. We're going to be doing a lot of live streams with this video camera. If it does great, it should be able to do great. We're going to be doing lots of CB live streams with this thing. You guys should get a Samsung Galaxy Note 8. They're not that problem. They're easy to fix once you get you can get the screen. You just swipe it with another phone and put it in there along you got the chip going. So that's our nest box here where you get the birds. It's been laying like 2 eggs a day, sometimes 3. It's right there. So these are bar rocks. The gray ones are actually buff, rare type buff birds. You guys can see it in here. It's in some protection cage. And one's named Thor, and there's one named Dolly, and one's Reba. I don't know which one is which, but one's my brother's bird named Thor. And these are great egg layers, but they're starting to lay eggs, and they got a lot of room to run around in this pen. This white fence thing is the one we had on our chicken coop. This came with the house. We'll have to probably make a gate soon, and quite good. And probably do some composts this winter, because we got a triple shredder runs electric, so we'll probably be making a lot of soil and doing some more veggie stuff for the winter time. And the antenna in the tree is still there, guys. You have no worries. That ain't gonna come down for at all. We're gonna straighten up when we get time. You guys know that. Still up there. So we'll show you the beam antenna. This is the one we'll be putting together soon. I need a rotor for this guy. If I have an antenna rotor for this right now with RCA, I'll be ready to go right now. Putting it up in no time, but I have to get a ground rod for it. I mean, it looks pretty quite straight, guys. I'll just need to come along and use that iron steel thing I have. You know, the crowbar I have. That should be able to do it. It's looking good. Our due west is toward that way. So it's going to fling out this way towards the gate, but I already know where I'm going to wind up. We got a perfect hit around 42 feet we're probably going to go for. That's with the one with the thing included with the thing on the top. You know, the one with the tripod antenna. With the beam antenna. So we concrete this the last 3 days. And I'll show you the concrete we're using before we get on out of here. I know the night video was not like the other night. I hurt myself yesterday, but I'm alright. I recovered so far. Because I had to do concrete to this. We put at least about total 5 bags the other day and 2 today. We had 5 bags of this on Sunday. Then yesterday, I got 2 more bags of this stuff. That's totally 7 bags of that stuff. And it says, when you look on the specification on the website, it fastest dry, but in 28 days, it's going to hard up the ground pretty good for this concrete. So that it'll do very good once it does. So you guys know that. So that's the specification chart. You guys can look at it. Pause that before we do. Let's give us a nice zoom. Yeah, beautiful zoom focus. You guys can see that. We're looking at that. You guys can look at that. This is 50 pounds. Looking good. You guys can see what I'm doing with this guy. So, I got this camera swiped today. You guys saw the video of it. I took some lot of work to do that. They're easy to do once you do it. But, I'm talking about the hard part is using I didn't have to remove the lid. I had to use one of those iPhone type kit things I had a while back, a long time ago, and all the tools that came with it. I used to take tablets of heart a long time ago to do that when I swiped them, when I did my phone farming that way a while back. Which, that's what you can do, but iPhones are kind of different. And I threw some dirt on that last night, touched that stuff, made little touches. And don't worry, we already got 4 lucky pennies in the ground. So I put them in there the other day, so for luck. So we put that date on that, August 28, 2024. That's the date, you guys. I put it under there. I don't know if you guys can see it. So I put that in there for the day we put the antenna in. What? Okay, guys, I'm going to get on out here soon, but this is where it's going to be lining up. You guys see where it's going to line up the fence. I already know where it's going to aim toward the vehicle right there between. It's going to be right in the game of the direction toward the make-ground, but it should be very close toward the mostly toward the driveway. So I might have to aim the antenna that direction with the long beam that way, and put this on the 8-foot ladder. And I usually will stick 9 foot in the air and 9 foot in the ground, because 9 foot on the ground, but maybe a little bit longer that way. We'll have to see. But we just got the hard part done just last night, and I had to do some more of that concrete. But when I hurt myself, I had to lift those big rock things. I put them in a Lowe's bucket. I had to carry it with water and filled it up, and I had to grab it both hands. Then I had to do that to dump it in the wheelbarrow when it got harder, and that's what it did. And I had to soften it up. It's really quite good. The screen started to flicker a little bit, not much, not too bad. As long as this phone's good, it's not used to it, but it's not like flickering screen that was just like hazy lines, but not like, I'm looking at the screen right now, but you can't see it on here, but at least it's not that bad. So looking good on the beam. So looking beautiful. And that's our sunset to the west. Says it's much better than that other stuff phone I had before when it was flickering so bad. So it's not too bad. It's going to last a long time with this phone. It'll last a long time with the screen. Because the screen I had, the other one, was when I got it back when I found it back in 2021, and went on a lot of videos to that. Sometimes it comes back, sometimes it does, but the chip's still good. But this is the one. It's the same phone running, the same chip, but the different display case. I swiped it with this phone. That's why this thing's running good. But everything's still the same. So you guys can do that. So it's looking good. See? I put all that work there. It's about 2 foot right there with those little gray things at. When you see those gray things on the bottom, that's about 2 feet. And that thing right in the middle is where it's gonna fling this way toward the gate. That's what I made it that way. And when you get the dirt on top of it, and it's gonna smooth the whole surface, it should be able to level out pretty good. It should be able to do pretty good when it levels out. So this phone's gonna do our live streams and all that stuff. It's gonna look great. So I'm looking good. So I'm gonna tell you guys, before we get on out of here, we'll show you guys a little bit later. Let's do a test shot of the Mako V5000. There we go. I just don't want to show the car, I just want to show the Mako V5000. And we can pinch zoom it. Looking beautiful. She's looking great today. The Mako V5000. She's amazing. And amazing what she is. So it's pretty good. So I'm going to check our little serial antenna. But I can see it better with this phone. At least it's working everything I want. I just don't want to show my cars and stuff, but you guys know that. So I'm going to make sure we are lined up. Right about there. We're good. We're good. The beam antenna is perfect, guys. You guys have heard me on that thing. Looking good. The Mako, the serial SY27 4-element beam, Shockwave. This is UDX 362, East Tennessee. So we talked to you on this one. It is pointing due east and west right now. I think now probably northwest. You guys know that, or due east. It's pointing towards South Carolina right now. So I had that night when the old radio night was on the other night last week. I was trying to talk to JT out there and Jed, but I heard that guy, the one who played all that old this commercials of the 90s and stuff, music. I heard him on this beam on my backside, and when I turned over, I heard him pretty well. So I'll catch you guys later. UDX 362, East Tennessee, Foxman 362 World Radio on YouTube. So Shockwave, we'll catch you guys later. And we have a great sunset right now. So if you guys enjoy it, and you guys can see where the beam antenna is pointing. That is due west toward the sun. Now you know where it's going to point. At least it looks pretty straight, that's what counts. As long as it looks straight, the beam's going to be perfect. It just needs a rotor. And it needs an RCA rotor. You guys know what that is. That's what I'm looking for. So I can automatically push the buttons and move the arrows. That's what it needs. So I'll catch you guys later. UDX 362, East Tennessee. We're out of here. We'll catch you all later. We'll bring out some more videos sometime this week or soon. And I just wanted to show you some updates on that. So I'll catch you all later.